Hi, it's Christina Ward, Christina and Company at Keller Williams Realty, and I am going to do an April Ada County real estate market update. Super excited to share what we're seeing that's happening right now. I wish I could tell you what's going to happen in the future. My focus has always been with my business to serve first and provide information first and then sales second. And so I hope that this is valuable to you. I'd love to get feedback or hear please comment or send me a message and let me know what would be more valuable for you being a homeowner or thinking about buying or both in Ada County or anywhere across the country. Also, I'd rather be prepared and be a little bit conservative thinking about the future as far as what could go wrong and then be wrong about that than be ultra positive and optimistic, which is my normal behavior, and then be wrong about like just seems safer to me to be careful right now with the advice or what I'm seeing is happening right now to prepare people for what could happen in the future. And my really huge goal today moving forward is to have conversations. I'm not looking to sign contracts. I'm not looking to become hired. I'm looking to have conversations with people that can't make their mortgage payment, that might foresee not being able to make their mortgage payment, that have considered forbearance. I'd really like to be a resource and the start of some conversations and the connector to other experts before people make some mistakes. I mean, that's what we're seeing is there could be mistakes made with people's finances right now. So I'm going to show you guys some charts and graphs. We're going to have lots of fun. We're going to get dorky. I would like some, feedback again, or thoughts, or even perception of what you're seeing. I mean, let's make this a conversation. What we do know is that 7% of homeowners have filed for forbearance. 7% of people across the country. 9% of people that are renting did not make their April payment, which is actually better than some people thought, did make their April rent payment. And there's always a percentage, I think it's 4 or 5% that's normal for people to not make their rent payment. So that's just up a little bit. 33.5, I just read 33.5 million people have filed jobless claims. 3.17 in the last week, which is actually down. So we'll see if that's a trend to getting better, or if it's just, looking at it in addition to what's already been done. And then I'm going to show you guys some stuff. Okay, so let's share. Let's see here. So this is April 2020. We have a statistician that works at Boise State that compiles these numbers for us so that we can really be, as your realtor or potential realtor, your economist of choice and really help you guys navigate, see what's happening in your area. So we're going to look at Ada County. If you have a home in a specific area of town and you want to see the charts and graphs for your area, just send me a message. I'll send it to you. I have the bench, I have Northeast Boise, Northwest Boise, I have Canyon County, and then all the areas in Canyon County. So just let me know what you need. So April 2020, we had 720 houses for sale. This is resale. So we take out the new construction and just look at the resale houses. And we had 704 pending, really strong seller's market. It is a 1.1 month inventory. That means if no new homes came in the market, there's no houses for sale in 1.1 months. It's coming off of March, that was 683 for sale, 586 pending. That was down a few hundred from year over year. And this number is down too. It's normal for us to see this rise. See the February numbers, 337 was the active listing count. 683 to 720. It's normal to rise in the spring, but what's not quite normal is for us to see a decrease in pendings like we saw in March. And even though it's a slight increase, this is less year over year. So there is less buyers right now than last year. And we're starting to see that gap between the buyers, which is the gray, the pendings under contracts, and the red, the sellers, the active listings. Still showing a seller's market, but we do see a trend. See 1.1 months inventory. If we look at March, it's 1 month inventory. And then look at February, it's 0.5 months inventory. So when we rise up to that 6 month inventory level, we're getting into a balanced market, and we never really stay in a balanced market. We go from balanced market to buyers or balanced market to seller's market. And the indicator that shows me that we are moving into a higher inventory market, again, that's in the future, we'll know for sure. But there is movement into not quite as tight of a seller's market, is this number right here at the $1 million and up mark. In February 2020, there was 2.9 months inventory, which is one of the lowest levels we've seen with our luxury real estate in a long time. Then in March, it rose to 5 months, so getting into that balanced market. And in April, it rose to 6.7. So we won't last there very long. We should see it moving towards a buyer's or seller's market by next month. So I'll be in touch about that with an update next month. And again, I showed this in my last one, but I find it really fascinating. This is the historical data from 2006 to now. And this is combining resale and existing homes. So the biggest difference to our last recession and now is that we had high inventory. So that's the biggest thing that we've got to look at right now is inventory levels and interest rates. That's going to change our market. So look at this huge gap of listings in 2008 and pendings versus now listings and pendings so close and so tight. We saw, the Boise, Ada County area's bottom was 2011. The national was 2010. We bottomed out at 173. We've had the longest appreciation since World War II, up to 381 combined with the new construction resale. So we've had a really, really great run, and we're going to have to see what happens next. Like we won't know really what we're in for with sales right now, because a lot of the sales that are happening right now started, realtors were meeting with their clients in December and January to get to closings that are happening now. So we're really got to watch and see what's going to happen in the next few months. But like I said before, I don't know if I want to bet on the future. Like we know it's good right now. We know it's a strong seller's market and low interest rates. So if you're buying and selling in this market, it could be just the perfect time. So again, I'd love to chat with people that are thinking about making a move in the next year, or that cannot make their mortgage payment, or feeling like in the future they won't be able to make their mortgage payment. So we can do some strategy meetings just like this, but really specific to their property and their market and their area and their goals. Let me know if you have any questions. I hope you all have a great day and a great weekend, and talk to you soon.